Hello everybody and welcome to round 3, race number 1 here at Sardegna for another race here. KB gets his first pole position of the season. Alongside him on the front row is MNT Samuel. Then comes Tall Stu and TK and Spadders, LS Deno, Racing Snake, Pilo, Thundercat, Marshall, West. They're qualifying down in 10th spot. Adam MVP, Ralaban, Icklepants, Steve Stone, Bazinga and Fat Pickles Bro rounds out the grid. Watch out for West starting there in P10. He'll be wanting to make some ground up early on. And also KB getting his first pole position of the season. Can he convert that into victory? Engine notes will start to rise here at Sardegna. KB pole, MNT Samuel second. Who's going to get the best of the run to the first corner? Lights go out and we're racing. It's a good start from KB. Samuel gets off to a sluggish one as Tall Stu comes up alongside. TK and Spadders goes to cover off LS Deno, and Racing Snake after a good qualifying is trying to look alongside as they come through turn 1. Side by side is Samuel. Tall Stu clips the wall and TK and Spadders takes advantage, moves up into third, looking to take second spot but doesn't look like he's going to get there. It's still side by side on the exit as Samuel gets caught on the gravel. They all jostle for position. It's been a good start from West as he's up into 7th spot from 10th. Through they go into the infield and KB leads the way. Samuel second, TK and Spadders third, Tall Stu 4, Snake. Then comes LS Deno, West and Pilo. That is your top 8 at the moment as they swing through probably the most difficult part of the circuit as Samuel was trying to shake off TK and Spaddle with a little bit of a wiggle on the exit. But it is KB that leads the way with a stunning start off the line as Samuel was left to defend from TK and Spadders and Tall Stu as TK and Spadders looking up the inside maybe into the long right hander but doesn't manage to get the move done as Tall Stu has a bit of a paint training session with the wall. And LS Deno has actually found his way past Racing Snake 79, so too is West. So Snake has dropped a couple of positions, but he will still be happy with 7th spot, the AM driver, and he would definitely be looking to promote into the Pro-Am class for next season. But Stu is also caught up to TK and Spadders now, as Spadders has given himself a little bit of breathing space between himself and Samuel. Is now LS Deno's looking to defend from West. West looking to move up another spot from 10th spot. He's up into 6th now. He's looking up the inside for maybe 5th, side by side through turn 1, but he backs out. It's a very difficult place to go side by side through and decides better of it. It is nearly flat out is the first corner, and it's certainly not a corner you want to be going side by side on. So admirably he decides to back out and wait and survive another day. But LS Deno is there in 5th spot. He's had a difficult start to the season, the season 1 champion, as West is looking to go around the outside through this left hander and will now have the inside for the right hander. Can he make the move stick? Well, LS Deno goes all the way around the outside and now has the momentum and will just about, I think, hold on as he's got the inside line as they come through the left kink, and just about holds on does LS Deno from West, but they're still side by side, so West still has an opportunity, but he backs out and slots back into 6th spot. And well, the two JCB drivers of Racing Snake and Pilo have a great view of it. So too does Icklepants. He's made a decent start. He's up into 9th spot. Is the Mac driver. But LS Deno looking to defend from the driver of West, as West is looking to make some more progress and keep his championship chances alive, as Samuel's caught back up to KB, but is now having to defend from TK and Spadders as he restarts his attack. The number 2 on the number 22, and these two have definitely clashed swords before, and that the last time we saw a proper clashing of swords between these two was of course at Dragon Trail, the first round, as LS Deno is also trying to defend from West, the Godfreys and the Buyer Parcel driver going side by side, and it's been a bit of a bad run from LS Deno, and West is looking towards the inside. Has now got the inside. Can he make the move done? Yes, he can, and West moves up into 5th spot and gets the job done on LS Deno. In the meantime, you've also got Pilo there trying to defend from Icklepants in the background, and some good battles so far through the field as we're on lap number 3 here, and West just covering his covering the lines and making sure LS Deno doesn't challenge back on him, and LS Deno getting a good run through the mid corner, but compromised because West was in his way and doesn't get the run that he had on him. And now it looks like it just up ahead. Tall Stu is trying to starting to put pressure on the TKM driver of TKM Spatters as LS Deno looking for a gap that's not quite there, clips the wall on the entrance to that long right-hander and just about holds on as TKM Spatters there is defending from Tall Stu. Stu is starting his attack. It's been a very, very difficult start to the season for Tall Stu. He certainly has not portrayed the ability that he has, and he will now be looking to redeem himself as he is currently in the relegation spot for the pro class, but there's plenty more rounds to change that, and he's definitely going to be in a battle with LS Deno to see who stays into the pro class. As Samuel looking toward the outside of KB, and now TKM Spatters is going to challenge after hitting the wall. MvP Samuel's broke very late. There's a bit of contact between the three drivers, and TKM Spatters has a compromise run, gets a bit of oversteer on the exit, and Tall Stu looking for the inside gets blocked off by a massive wiggle. I don't think that was intentional from TKM Spatters. Gets sideways and unintentionally blocks the way of Stu. But after Samuel clipping the wall there, he gets put under pressure from TKM Spatters, and he breaks very, very late, and then it has to revert to going up the inside of KB. The three of them made contact, and then Stu was like, oh, I want to get involved in this, and tried to get alongside TKM Spatters, which a little bit of a kick of oversteer saved him from being overtaken. And now Samuel continues his attack on KB, and TKM Spatters also getting involved. There's a four-way fight for the lead, and we've also got I think that was about a five-way fight for fifth spot. But Samuel now once again looking for a way by. TKM Spatters has closed up. Tall Stu is there if anything happens, and swinging through the last section. TKM Spatters taking a lot of curb and having a bit of a bounce around, but just about holds on. KB trying to break the slipstream, but he can't seem to be able to do it. MvP Samuel will be having a good run coming towards the first corner, but he's not going to be close enough. There's not enough of a breaking point through the first corner. Can he get a good run through this first corner and maybe come alongside into they've all hit the wall apart from TKM Spatters. Spatters now got a good run on MvP Samuel. Samuel trying to outbrake me as much as possible, but TKM Spatters gets second place. So Spatters into second. Now we'll be looking to challenge KB in the lead, and MvP Samuel might be susceptible from an overtake from Tall Stu. TKM Spatters flashing his lights at KB. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, little German. I'm coming to challenge Stu. What a move from Stu out of nowhere. Moved up into third spot. So Samuel's lost two spaces in this lap as LS Deno is trying to challenge West in the background, but Samuel's dropped down into fourth spot. MvP Samuel, the current championship leader, trying to gain some ground once more as he's lost his place to Tall Stu, as TKM Spatters looked like he was looking for a move up the inside of KB through the long right-hander. Didn't manage to get it done, but Samuel will now be looking to take that first spot away from Stu, looking towards the inside, but didn't manage to come alongside for the moment. But that was a bit of a bad lap from MvP Samuel, clipping the wall on the exit of turn one. Just, I don't know what happened, just a little bit of understeer in the air, and that allowed TKM Spatters to get through. And then Tall Stu pulled off a stunning move through the middle of the twisty section, and well, I certainly was not expecting that, as now we're looking at the race leader, KB, and he'll be trying to hold on to this lead on the hard charging TKM Spatters by a parcel driver. The number 77 champion of season 2 will be trying to attack trying to cover off the TKM driver, the number 2. He hasn't won a championship yet, has TKM Spatters, but we'll certainly be looking to do that pretty sharpish, as Tall Stu has his mirrors full of the hard charging MvP Samuel, the rookie. But he doesn't look like much of a rookie as how he's got on so far this season. And it looked like there was a little bit of a moment there from Tool Stu on the exit and got a little bit sideways, but MvP Samuel hasn't managed to take advantage of it just yet. But look at the contrasting lines from the two drivers of TK Spatters and KB. Different lines. Spatters taking a slightly tighter line through the long right-hander, and KB takes a slightly wider line. And again, different braking points through the chicane. Spatters was a little bit later on the brakes and closed up so close to actually making contact, but managed to stay out of the rear end of the bypassal driver. And you've also, but now KB looking to break that slipstream as TK Spatters is in the danger zone here, and he's in the tow. Now what's he going to do? Is he going to look for a move up the inside into turn 1? He's not going to be close enough, so they swing through turn 1, and no moment there from either of them as Samuel has managed to make his way back past Tool Stu, so he's up into 3rd spot. TK Spatters, he has 3 laps to do this. Lap 7, lap 8, lap 9. That's what we got left, ladies and gentlemen. And KB will be making that car as wide as he possibly can. Now it is very difficult to get an overtaking move nailed on around this circuit of Sardegna. It's very tight, it's very twisty, it's very high speed, and braking zones are very low, so there's not many braking zones. And obviously in racing, the best place to make an overtaking move is on the brakes. So yeah, you just gotta maybe even put people under pressure as TK Spatters again does that tight line. Every time he does it, it looks like he's looking for a way by. But it's just the contrasting line as they come into the chicane at the end of the lap onto the start of sector number 3. And again, contrasting lines through the chicane. And KB will be getting a slightly better exit, I reckon, as they come through this. And it looks like it's going to be a two-way battle for the lead, unless KB gets very, very defensive or makes some mistakes. But TK Spatters can't find a way by, and Samuel will be certainly looking to put on as much pace as possible to try and chase down this pair. He definitely has the speed, but has he got the time to catch these two? The more these two defend as KB covers to the inside, TK Spatters looking to do the outside, maybe doing the switchback as KB goes wide, and now Spatters is looking towards the outside into turn 2, but can't get the job done for the moment. But there is still a lap and 3/4 to go, and more these guys battle, the more it's going to close up. KB leads the way, TK Spatters 2nd, M&T Samuel in 3rd, Tool Stu 4th, West is there in 5th spot. Good drive from him so far, coming from 10th spot on the grid. Then comes LS Deno, Pilo and Nickel Pants. That is our top 8 of the field, and it is race on between for the lead. KB trying to cover off TK Spatters as much as possible. Now it is so difficult, so easy to make a mistake around here because of the nature of the circuit. As TK Spatters looking towards the inside, but can't get alongside, can't brake late enough, and KB is trying his best to try and break the toe as much as possible and try and stop TK Spatters from getting by. There's a little bit of contact through the middle of the chicane. There's no harm in a little bit of that. Just a little bit of overspeed, and Samuel is on the close, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have a three-way fight maybe for the lead at the late stages of the final lap. And Tool Stu is now starting to fall into the clutches of West. 1 lap to go, and KB leads away from TK Spatters. M&T Samuel in 3rd. 4th position, Stu. It has been an incredible race from these guys, and even with the lack of overtaking opportunities, has still been exciting as TK Spatters looks towards the outside. Can he make it all the way around the outside, or will he be trying to switch back at the moment? He gets on the grass slightly, but he manages to keep the momentum going and staying in the toe of KB through the right and through the left, and then coming through the left again as they come towards the left and the right into the hairpin, very difficult braking zone. And this is going to be where mistakes are going to be made or lost, but it's all clean from the top three at the moment. And Stu is also starting to become more and more under pressure from West behind there for fourth spot. But we'll keep an eye on this lead battle. KB holds on, he's got under a half a lap left to go, and who's going to... TK Spatters may be defending, but that is his line through that long right-hander. Just one more sector left, and KB looks like he's got it all under control with the German, looking to get his first win of the championship. M&T Samuel and TK Spatters will be looking to take that away from him, but it doesn't look like TK Spatters will be close enough. M&T Samuel looks like he might be able to make a challenge into maybe the last corner as they come through the last couple of corners. TK Spatters having to defend from the inside of M&T Samuel. Will he be susceptible from the switchback? No, Samuel's looking to go around the outside, and he's through. Samuel's got the run on him and will get second spot. KB will take the win to Samuel, TK Spatters, Tall Stu, West, Ellis, Deno, Pilo and Ickle Pants.